Figure out a way, an efficient way to create value that other people in this world would be happy to pay for. That's number one. Number two, be purposefully expressive. Become more hyper intentional with your words. Can I tell you something? If you're a parent listening to me right now, and maybe you do this, can I challenge you? Stop cussing at your kids. That's not helpful. But you don't know how mad I am, and you don't know what they did. Doesn't matter. By the way, if you have children, they're going to do some stuff to disappoint you, do some stuff to upset you, do some stuff to irritate you, do some stuff to make you wonder why I ever brought you in this world. But God doesn't cuss at us. Even when we disobey. Stop cussing at your kids. In fact, stop cussing at your spouse. In fact, just stop cussing. How about that? I'm blown away how we've normalized cussing as a society. It's like, that's just how people talk. Ain't how I talk. My daughter is 33 years old. My son is 35 years old. They have never heard me or my wife say a curse word to each other or to them, ever, not one time. You know why? Because we haven't heard ourselves say one. It's pretty easy for them not to hear it if I don't say it. It's just not helpful. Anyway, but when I'm talking about being purposefully expressive, I'm talking about if you have created value that somebody else would be willing to pay you for, get as good at telling them how valuable it can be for them by talking to them about the payoff as you were about creating the thing in the first place. Some people have there's so many great inventions that got lost in Neverland because the person who invented it couldn't explain to people what he had invented or what she had invented. Become purposefully expressive. Be purposefully enthusiastic. I'm purposefully enthusiastic primarily because I believe that tomorrow is going to be better than today, even though today is great. Next week is going to be better than this week, even though this week is utterly fantastic. Next month is going to be better than this month, even though this month was over the top. You say, why do you believe that? Because God wouldn't have commanded me to be progressively productive if he didn't believe I could do it. I'm enthusiastic because God said, go do this, which means I can. God's not in the habit of frustrating his children. If ye being evil know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your heavenly Father give good things unto them that ask him? You say, what you so excited about? Because it's about to get better. And it's already good. And then be purposefully excellent. Operate in a place of excellence in everything you do. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there's no work, nor device, nor service in the grave whither thou goest. Eventually we're going to die. Why do I want to operate from excellence? Because when I'm dead, I won't be able to operate from excellence. In fact, I won't be able to operate at all. So you develop a purposeful mindset, a purposeful skill set, and a purposeful tool set. How do you develop a purposeful tool set? Learn which tools to use for which tasks. When I was a kid, a hammer was good for just pretty much everything. Right? But learn which tools to use for which tasks. Learn how to use all of the tools your purpose requires. People say, but I don't know how to use a computer. That's fine. That's fine. You don't know how to use a computer. That's fine today. But if a month from now, that's still your excuse, in the words of Jim Rohn, maybe we should come get your family and take them to safety. It doesn't take much longer than a month to learn how to use one. I don't know how to use the internet.